too black, which is too strong.
You so black.
That's right, that's right. It's your boy, Brother Black One, here with another strong video. After Work Confessions, coming to you on this, look like gloomy, like it's raining outside, but yeah, excuse me, that noise. That's I'm carrying an arrow panel from work, so if you hear a little noise in the background, that's for me hauling equipment. But so listen, today's video is going to be about oh man, I'm being all wrong. Forget my manners. If you don't know who I am, Brother Black One. I'm a relationship strategist or relationship coach. What I do is help people make strong, sound decisions as it pertains to mate selection. So on our road to 1,000 subscribers, I just need you to rate, subscribe, and share in that order. So without further ado, this video is going to be about being deadbeat by culture. Deadbeat by culture. So what I mean when I say deadbeat by culture. Deadbeat is deadbeat is pretty much a universal term where you have a parent. Typically it's usually the father, but you do have some deadbeat mothers out here. And when I say deadbeat, I'm talking about deadbeat from the standpoint of as soon as the father doesn't take care or mother doesn't take care of the child and the other parent is assuming the full responsibility, they don't do anything about it, they're labeled a deadbeat. And usually deadbeats are deadbeat. They don't pay child support. They don't do the regular stuff. So that a parent's supposed to be doing. So they quickly get labeled a deadbeat. But something dropped in my spirit when I found out, when I realized that a lot of people, a lot of men especially, and women, but primarily men, they're deadbeat by culture. And what I mean by culture, a lot of times you'll be dead, you're usually a product of your environment, right? So what that means is if you're normally from the hood, you tend to have normally hood tendencies. You tend to emulate whatever you see you tend to emulate your environment. If you're coming from the hood and you sell drugs and everybody in your family sell drugs, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna sell drugs too. But there's always exception to the rule. There's always people that beat the odds and they don't go to prison or they don't have kids out of wedlock, right? But this is something you have to think about. People are quick to label people, especially a deadbeat, but they don't realize that a lot of these people come from backgrounds where being a father or a mother is not truly established. They don't know what it looks like because it wasn't modeled for them. So then a lot of times they don't know what it's like to be a participating active father or participating active mother in their children's lives. So a lot of times nobody comes back to ask why. We are so quick to give people labels, because like I like to say that a lot of I think as people, as by nature, we're lazy. We're quick to, again, label people, talk about people, but no one asks why that person get on drugs. No one asks why that person is selling drugs. Nobody asks why that person is alcoholic. Nobody asks why that person like to sleep around or promiscuous, or now the term is a thought. You know, everybody just want to know, you sleep with a lot of guys, you a thought, you know, whatever. So, but if your culture doesn't show you how or what that looks like, tell me where you're gonna get that example from. Tell me where you're gonna get that example from. Is it gonna fall out the sky? Excuse the camera shake, because you know I'm rolling. Excuse the camera shake. Is it gonna fall out the sky? Is it you know, are you gonna read a book, watch television? Unfortunately, a lot of us get our examples from media, which is a severe no-no, especially with social media. Okay, because most people on social media are lying and faking. Their whole life is a filter. So, you know, so when you say deadbeat, just take a minute to look at the person's culture or whatever. And ladies and gentlemen, the person you chose to lay down, have a baby with, I'm pretty sure you saw things that may have warranted a second look, but when we quote unquote in love, we don't look at those things. And then when it don't go right or the relationship goes sour, now all of a sudden he or she is every name in the book, right? So, and then you have a lot of men that are labeled deadbeats because what they do, and it's a two-way street. What they do is they cut off the father. Normally they cut off the father because they're mad at him because he decided to go with the other girl and didn't pick her. So now he don't come around. A lot of y'all created these deadbeats because you in your feelings because he didn't want to stay with you, or vice versa. So that's normally how the woman gets back, right? How the woman gets back. But the man becomes a deadbeat by choice because he's mad because the girl didn't pick him and she moved on. So what he says, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it out on the child. I'm not gonna be in their life on purpose. Now the child ain't got nothing to do with why y'all together or not together. Ain't got nothing to do with it. But I always say that the child is the innocent victim in an emotional drive-by shooting. They get hit with the bullets. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I said sometimes we are deadbeat by culture. You know, and the prayer is that if that is the case, that have enough wherewithal to find somebody you look up to, find somebody that is level-headed, and find somebody that that can give you sound advice and help you. But first of all, you got to admit you need help. I know a lot of men have pride. You know, they don't want nobody telling them what to do or how to do or whatever. I get that too, but that leads you to a dead end street, you feel me? So, you know, a lot of times when y'all quick to say deadbeat, it's usually some reasons why, you know, this person is a deadbeat. You know, a lot of time it's like the title of this video, deadbeat by culture. So my advice to you, ladies and gentlemen, before you lay down with somebody, and that's married or not married, again, I'm not advocating, you know, children under wedlock, whatever, but you grown, you do what you do. But that goes for married folk as well. Okay? This is no respect, no person. Just because you get married, don't think everything is going to be kumbaya, you know? So, next time when you throw that term deadbeat out, take a second to think, you know? And take the time, if it's like at all possible, take your time, and if you're able to have a kind of relationship, go back and ask them, or you know, hey, what's going on? Why you whatever. A lot of them will tell you. See, one of the biggest problems is a lot of men and women, like I said before, they working at a deficit because no one taught them people skills. They just taught them how to survive, how to be, don't know nobody disrespect you. That's one of the biggest things. And yes, respect is important. But a lot of people, you know, they're acting out of the well of knowledge that they have. And a lot of people's wells aren't deep. So you're expecting, as parents, you're expecting that person to behave a certain way because how you see society, how you're supposed to be doing that thing. But then, you know, you wondering why we're not doing like everybody else. It's because they don't know no better. I mean, like, okay, say if you got a father and your father don't do nothing with you, or doesn't, you know, engage like you see how other fathers do, 9 times out of 10, it's probably because nobody did it with him. Think about it. You know? So when next time you throw around that term deadbeat, just think about the stuff I mentioned in this video. This brother Black One, here with another strong one. Till next time, family. Peace.
Thanks again for tuning in with another broadcast of Brother Black One. Until next time, family, peace and love.